All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. We want to be talking about the ICP price once again because over the last few days, yes, we have had dramatic price action, even seeing ICP dropping 30+%. This may have been scary for a lot of people, but of course, in the thick of that chaos, we're saying that this is just a technical backtest of this support level here because, of course, throughout the whole summer, we've just been accumulating here, wake of accumulation. You break out, you backtest that whole thing, and now the confidence is actually getting much and much more that we're going to be breaking higher than $15, and of course we're going to be taking out something like $21. So I think that's very simple for ICP. Looking here short, I was showing you a structure yesterday and saying that not those waterfall crashes kind of a thing, that happen through liquidation events. You have somewhat of a waterfall here, then of course from there finding support you bounce off. Usually this initial bounce just gets into retracement levels, and then from there we get somewhat of another back test of that whole thing, which really doesn't set a new low compared to the previous low that had been set, and then of course we are looking to break away. So this new low that will be set here for ICP maybe will be close to $11.50 or something like that. So I'm looking at this here for ICP, and we grab our Fibonacci retracement 2 from the very top until the bottom here, and we can see our usual suspect, which is usually the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, is right around $13.50, $13.60. This is how high we can go, and maybe we start falling back once again. It's sadness and people are screaming left, right, and center, but I think we just have to backtest somewhere around $11.50, and then from then we can continue pumping here with the ICP price. Now, of course, there's a scenario in which this $11.50 may even be broken and the price goes lower than that. I think still there is nothing to be worried about because this whole support here on the daily time frame of the work of accumulation pattern that we have been having throughout the whole summer is still holding up strongly. And I think that we have actually gotten to a point in which short-term price action here for ICP is no longer that important because the macro actually is now looking very, very good. You can see, for example, here, this is total 3, basically the market cap of altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you can see we have formed a perfect cup and handle formation. This is going to be sending the whole market into, I don't know, what can I say, excitement, but this whole thing is looking like we may actually get to, let me just quote the price real quick in terms of like dollars and market cap, somewhere right around $2.6 trillion just for altcoins outside of BTC and Ethereum. Of course, this may include stable coins like USDT and stuff like that, but still ICP, believe me, is going to be also getting a good chunk of that money. So we're also seeing the BTC dominance falling very much strongly, and I didn't even realize this until this moment that I'm making the video, right, that we have been having this upward trend line. We broke below that, and what we are having here is looking much more like a backtest. If this thing here just gets rejected, I mean, this could actually be signaling the beginning of altcoin season. And usually what happens is that you fall all the way down towards the base, and I mean, this is a lot of money that is going to be coming into altcoins, including of course ICP and the others that you are holding. So the macro is looking very much great here, but there is of course another specific chart that is actually very much more bullish here for ICP. Now, before I talk about this, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for ICP internet computer price updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe because I do TA on ICP and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Let me not run my mouth too much here and get back to this Ethereum versus ICP chart. Now, at first, of course, you may look at this chart and say, you know what, Ethereum is just making some big numbers here versus ICP, and this is not looking too good. But actually, if you take a second look, you realize that this whole thing is looking very much like a distribution structure. And usually these things end up doing something like this, again, to the very best, coming back all the way down here. So what this means actually is that Ethereum is going to be losing that momentum. Actually, it has already begun losing the momentum because there is also another Fibonacci retracement level that I was looking at. If you grab it from the very top right there to the base, which was happening by, you can see that that was the 702 Fibonacci retracement level, which is usually something that is very much powerful in technical analysis. So, I mean, Ethereum is looking like it's going to be losing a lot of value towards the ICP price. Now, if you go ahead and flip the symbols, meaning ICP first, Ethereum second, you have the inverse of that chart, right? And it's looking safe, really. A very obvious accumulation, which usually goes back again to the base at which it began, right? Now, what this means is that we are looking at ICP gaining value to the tune of each ICP token being worth 0.022 Ethereum, right? Now, this is very important because, of course, we are looking at the long term here and we are saying, take a look at what BTC has done. It really has gotten from the bottom of the bear cycle until the top here, up something like 600 and something, 700% almost. But Ethereum hasn't done that yet. It's only up 250%. Now, let me just say this, but there is no bull market if Ethereum really doesn't outperform BTC, right? So in that scenario, what are we looking for here for Ethereum? We are looking for a price target of minimum $15,000, right? So let me just go ahead and do that. I'm really sorry I didn't put this, before the video, but I needed to get this video out as soon as possible. But here with Ethereum, once we are clearing all these resistance levels, we are really looking forward to go all the way to $15,000 until maybe something like $17,000, $18,000. In that scenario, what we are looking for here is we have established with the other chart, we're saying ICP at 0.022, for each Ethereum multiplied by, let's say, Ethereum at that point, $15,000. What we are looking for actually is something like a $330 ICP, right? If it goes to 17,000, obviously that's even higher than $330 for ICP. So for me personally, this ICP Ethereum chart is very, very important. I'm going to be monitoring it very much closely. And of course, maybe somebody may be saying, at CF, you were delusional. You think that ICP can pump maybe 500% against Ethereum. Well, actually, the last one that we had from maybe we should say December and February or March last year, earlier this year actually, we were seeing ICP pumping around 300% against Ethereum. Now, that wasn't really actually a full-blown bull cycle. In a full-blown bull cycle, smaller market caps, they usually outperform bigger market caps, right? And I'm even expecting a bigger one than we had the last like November, December until March. Again, this time around, that pump should be actually much bigger. So that's why I'm not scared to say it will pump 500%, 400% against Ethereum. Those things happen each and every single day in this market. So I hope you understood where I'm coming from, and I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, subscribe if you're new, of course, and let me just finally invite you to our Discord community, which you can join via Patreon. And we can call some trades every now and then. Sometimes it's just valuable knowledge that we are sharing in the decisions that we are making in this space. See you on the next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.